After Alex Eala's incredible triumph over world number 10 Elina Svitolina, the tennis world was still in a frenzy. The 21-year-old Filipina sensation had just advanced to the semi-finals of the $1.64 million DC Open by defeating the seasoned Ukrainian player 6-3, 6-4. She had already defeated Svitolina at the Berlin Open in June, therefore this was her second consecutive victory over her. However, everyone was stunned by what transpired during the post-match press conference. The one question that everyone wanted addressed was posed by reporters. Furthermore, nobody anticipated Alex Eala's answer. She spoke about more than just the match. She shared her goals, mindset, and conviction that she is one of the world's top players. We're analyzing Alex Eala's incredible press conference, her candid thoughts on the win, and the implications for her future on Top Spin today. Click the notification bell and subscribe for more tennis coverage. Alex Eala's amazing journey was put to the test in the quarterfinal match against Elina Svitolina. The veteran from Ukraine, a 20-time WTA champion and former world number 3, had been playing well at the DC Open. Eala, however, had different ideas. She went into the match with the assurance of a woman who had previously defeated Svitolina and the drive of a player who had recently triumphed over 2 elite players in a row. There was a battle in the first set. Eala started off strong, exchanging breaks with Svitolina during the first few games before maintaining a 4-2 advantage. In the 8th game, Svitolina rallied, cutting the score to 4-3 and scoring 3 break points. However, Eala displayed her characteristic tenacity by overcoming an 0-40 deficit to maintain serve for a 5-3 lead. She broke Svitolina again to take the first set 6-3, proving the momentum swing to be crucial. Eala's fortitude was put to the test in the second set. Svitolina performed admirably, jumping out to a 2-0 lead and extending it to 3-1. The veteran from Ukraine appeared to be on the verge of making a decision. Eala, though, was not going to give up. She took a 4-3 lead after winning 3 straight games. Eala maintained her composure and won the last 2 games to finish the straight-set triumph, but the Ukrainian battled back to tie the set at 4-4. Eala completed the task in 1 hour and 33 minutes, and the final score was 6-3, 6-4. Eala's position as one of the WTA Tour's rising talents was further cemented with a victory, which was her 6th over a woman ranked in the top 10. Eala demonstrated that her triumph over Svitolina was not an exception, just as she had done in their prior encounter at the Berlin Open. After the Berlin Open and the ASB Classic in Auckland, the victory was her 3rd semi-final appearance of the year. The Philippines was partying while the tennis world watched. Alex Eala entered the press conference room calmly and confidently following the game. Despite having just defeated the world number 10, she didn't appear to be overwhelmed by the accomplishment. She responded thoughtfully and honestly when asked about her win, demonstrating her development as a player. When asked about her matchup with Svitolina, Eala responded, "I don't think that it's specifically because of who I'm up against. I believe I had a positive attitude when I arrived today. I believe my performance was excellent." Her focus on her own game rather than her opponent's reputation was evident in the statements. Eala also admitted that facing a player of Svitolina's caliber was difficult. Elina made some excellent shots, of course. I'm glad I was able to maintain my rhythm because she was acting aggressively, especially in that second set. She was proud of her ability to maintain her composure under pressure. Eala's comprehension of what it takes to compete at the top level was also made clear during the press conference. She said, "I've learned a lot about the tour, about myself, about what it takes to maintain this level, both mentally and physically, and just the effort you have to hang with these top players and stay there." The remarks demonstrated her development as a player and her dedication to her career. "Every player on the tour is a fighter," Eala added. "Each and every player in this game is a combatant. We are all fighters here." She remarked, "You can never count anybody out, whether it's my opponent today, yesterday, or tomorrow." One of her distinguishing traits has been her confidence in her ability to compete with the world's top players. Everyone in the room was pleased by the news conference, which offered a window into a champion's psyche. Eala's post-match remarks demonstrated a player's desire for more achievement. She remarked, "I've learned so much about the tour, about myself, and about what it really takes to compete at this level, both physically and mentally. Her humility and awareness of the lengthy path to the top were reflected in her statements, which also highlighted her enthusiasm for the future. It's a lengthy process, and I am aware that my learning journey is only getting started, she remarked. That's what makes me even more excited about what's ahead. Her ambition and conviction that she hasn't yet realized her full potential were evident in the words. Eala's character was also evident in the way she approached the competition. Although she had previously defeated Svitolina, she did not take the triumph for granted. She remarked, "I think I came in with a great mindset today." She tackled each match with the same energy and determination because she understood that it was a fresh challenge. Her statements also expressed how appreciative she is of her fans' support. Eala has attributed her vitality to the Filipino community in earlier interviews. She stated earlier in the competition that the DC community is incredible. "I thought the court had a fantastic, electrifying vibe today." She has found strength in the support of her supporters, which has helped her get through the most difficult parts of the competition. Eala's DC Open campaign has been characterized by a string of spectacular upsets, the most recent of which being the triumph over Svitolina. She has already won back-to-back matches against Olympic gold medalist Cheng Chinwen and reigning champion Leylah Fernandez. Elina Svitolina, ranked 10th in the world, was now on her list of victims. The run demonstrated to the tennis community that Alex Eala is a player to keep an eye on. The triumph against Svitolina has paved the way for a thrilling semi-final matchup with Japan's number 13 Naomi Osaka. Osaka, a four-time Grand Slam champion, overcame Elisabetta Cacchiaretto to progress to the semi-finals. The biggest challenge of Eala's career to date is the match versus Osaka. Osaka is among the world's top players. Her strong serve and forceful ground strokes make her a dangerous opponent, and she has won Grand Slams on hard courts. There will be a clash of styles in the encounter versus Eala. Eala is a counterpuncher who neutralizes her opponent's power with her quickness and court covering. With her powerful serve and forehand, Osaka controls the game as a power player. In her post-match interview, Eala said she respected Osaka. Eala remarked, "She is such a talented player and has made waves both on and off the court for so many reasons. She is someone I greatly admire, and I'm thrilled about the chance." Her humility and awareness of the task at hand were evident in her statements. Eala's mental tenacity will also be put to the test in the encounter versus Osaka. Osaka is a performer who excels on the grand stage. She is capable in handling pressure and has won Grand Slams. However, Eala is still a growing talent. She has never faced a player of Osaka's caliber in a WTA 500 semi-final. Eala has already demonstrated that she is capable of handling the tremendous pressure. Against Zhang, she recovered from a set and a breakdown. In the second set against Fernandez, she overcame a 1-5 deficit. In the quarterfinals, she overcame the 10th-ranked player in the world. She is a fighter, a player who never gives up. She will have the opportunity to demonstrate that she is a complete player who can compete with the world's top players on any surface during the match versus Osaka. Eala will face the former world number 1 from Japan for the first time in her career during the semi-final match. The Philippines is partying while the tennis world looks on. Alex Eala is prepared for the upcoming task. Let's take a closer look. There is more to Alex Eala's incredible triumph over Elina Svitolina than just one game. It is about how tennis is evolving and how one person can motivate a whole country. Eala is an inspiration because of her path from a little child in Manila to a Grand Slam star. Compared to other Filipino players, she has already accomplished more. At Wimbledon, she was seeded first. She is the first Grand Slam participant to make it to the second week. Iga Swiatek, the reigning champion, is among the top players in the world that she has defeated. Her journey is only getting started, and she is just 21 years old. Her impact on the Philippines is demonstrated by her admirers' support. She is a movement rather than merely a tennis player. The Philippines is partying while the tennis world looks on. Alex Eala is prepared for the upcoming task. Her amazing story is only getting started with the DC Open. She is a worldwide icon in addition to being a tennis player. Eala has frequently discussed the value of maintaining one's groundedness. I still perceive myself in the same way. She declared earlier in the competition, I know who I am. One of her distinguishing traits is her humility, which also contributes to her widespread adoration. She is dedicated to proudly and honorably representing the Philippines despite her success and her ties to her heritage. This dedication is celebrated at the DC Open. Not only were the supporters present to watch a tennis match, but they were also there to celebrate a common accomplishment. They were come to demonstrate to the world how proud the Philippines is of its daughter. As usual, Eala was appreciative and modest, exhibiting the same traits that initially made her a hero. The competition is a time of pure delight, national solidarity, and proof that a young woman from Manila can rule the globe. It's difficult to avoid their energy, as she once stated. That drive propelled her ahead in Washington. Click the notification bell and subscribe for more tennis coverage.